course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier eye hypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So, as promised, I'm keeping our schedule on track. I am now tuning in from the banks of one of these beautiful lakes here in Udaipur. And I've always said this, there's something about this location, Udaipur, that has a very unusual draw for me, to me. And I've been to many places up north, whether it is Jaipur, Jodhpur. Now, as of yesterday, a little like a hint of Ajmer. But there's something about Udaipur that is very difficult for me to pinpoint as to why I feel this really special connection. And so you can see it says standing by this beautiful waterfront. And the one thing that I found, well, one of many, but the one thing that I have found in Udaipur is they have really been able to really optimize what natural resources are here, whether it is these kind of, I guess you'd call them lakes. Um, their water bodies are really well kept, and even the paving beside the waterways are really well maintained. So apparently there are people that come here and swim early morning. So there are lots of equally crazy people like us out there, and as I said, it's just an opportunity to come here and have a beautiful time, take in almost like a forced but not forced moment of rest. We now, of course, because we're in the eye hypnosis life, in our community, the eye hypnosis life, we obviously, meet pretty much every day of the week. Swim also, no, not yet. And yeah, but people do swim here. I've been told there are people preparing. In fact, I'll just give you a quick tour. You can probably see there's like a structure there in the middle of the lake, and you can see like we were just talking about, even the color of the sky. It's very different because the apparently the AQI here is better, which means it's obviously a lot more cleaner, a lot more, definitely a lot more greener. And so, no, this is not Jai Mahal. This is one of the lakes here. We're kind of like in the city center. We're not yet near where a lot of these resorts are. So for me, like I said, it's just another reminder, especially as healers and coaches, we um, we really devote a lot of time uh, in building our communities, and we really want to give. And it's moments like this, for me, it's definitely been a beautiful reminder that taking time out from time to time, that is also therapeutic. And ideas have a way of recapitulating, reconceptualizing. And I've also been getting some very interesting downloads over the last couple of days. It'd be interesting to also see how this plays out in the coming days. But like I said, feels really good to come here. And when you have a loving community that supports you, for me, even being away from our regular scheduled programming, uh, it's like away but not away. And of course, they are very supportive of me. I know there are some of you here on the call, so thank you for tuning in. I think I can see a couple of people as per the YouTube counter, but I've seen Raji and Sangeeta. Thank you for your love and support. And also, as an extension to all those in our community who really do believe in what we do, especially as healers and coaches, our intention is to be able to be there in support of others, especially people who are already on the healing journey, or maybe they've just begun. I'm sure each of you have noticed in your own communities that uh, people have begun that journey of healing, and you are there as a way to support them. So, like I said, my intention is to do these lives as a reminder that what we're doing really does have significance, and our intention is to be there for others. And as members of the iHypnosis, as members of iHypnosis Life, we're also there for each other. Yeah? So a big thank you to each of you that's tuned in. And of course, if you happen to be maybe watching this later as a recording, like I said, this is a special series this week where I'm kind of taking advantage of technology, and it's sort of like a walk and talk, and a lot of interesting ideas, a lot of plans in place. More on that in the coming days. So a big thank you to each of you out there. And if you happen to be maybe watching this later at some point as a recording, one is, if you're already a healer or a coach and you're looking to be part of a community, you're more than welcome. And please treat this as a personal invite to come and join our community, come and experience what happens, especially on Mondays and Fridays. And in fact, today we have a special edition, so more on that for those of you in the community. And as I said before, if there's any way in which we can support you on your journey, then you're more than welcome to come and be part of our community. We meet on Mondays and Fridays between 6 and 7 p.m. And also we meet on Wednesdays, which is our communion. And if you like the format, if you really connect with members of our community, you're welcome to stick around, because we've got tons of programs. And as I always like to say, you're more than welcome to come and join any, many, or all of them. So as always, I truly appreciate you. Thank you for being who you are and doing what you're doing as a healer, as a coach, or maybe even as a seeker. So one final note, I don't know if you can hear this. It's literally like the twitter of birds, the original Twitter. So wish you all the best on your journey. And having said all of that, of course, as always, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.